We've made some changes on the sprites again. They weren't bad, however they seemed too complicated for such a simple game. Let's see the original sprites again. You can see it has a cartoony happy vibe to it. However, like I've mentioned in the videos before, some of them are too simple and sloppy, like the pedestrian. Now let's look at the newer sprites. They aren't bad, but there's too much going on the screen and the style doesn't match our main cartoon style. And finally, let's see the new sprites. We went back to a cartoon style and the pedestrians actually look like people now. The first two styles had all the sprites in random dimensions with no rhyme or reason. For the redesign, we've tried to follow a common pixel art strategy, and that's to use one of these following dimensions. Here you can see all the characters in the game in their size category. Even though we haven't followed the restraints completely, one of these numbers are in the max height or length of each sprite. For the road, we took the old sprite we had, added a few details to the lamppost, and redrew some lines in an angle to match the other sprites like the vehicles. And there we go, our redesign is complete.
And now for a few changes on the back end. The game was initially developed with one of the betas of Godot 4, but now that the stable version is out, we upgraded to version 4.0.2. There was only one breaking change from beta to stable. The autoplay animation setting has now been moved here. Additionally, we set the texture filtering to nearest neighbor so the sprites scale nicely. On the game over screen, you'll get to see your final score, and when the bird crashes, he'll stop flapping his wings. And finally, a red highlight has been added to the menu items you're hovering over, so you actually know what game mode you're selecting. The game has finally been published and it's playable on itch.io. You can find a link to the game in the description below. One caveat though, Godot 4 comes with a major regression when it comes to publishing web games. Due to using cutting-edge web technology, the game cannot run on iOS. On Macs, it won't run on Safari, but it can run on other browsers, and you should have no problems whatsoever on Windows, Linux, and Android. I did briefly try to downgrade the project to Godot 3.5 just to add back web support for all platforms. However, this process felt a bit disheartening. It didn't feel like it was worth it for such a minor project. Instead, we shall continue waiting for Godot, version 4.1 to be exact, when they hopefully add back web support for all platforms. But in the meantime, give the game a go and let us know what you think. See you soon.